Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to Zero Casualty. Today, we got another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls. Alright, last time we had to deal with the Gargoyles, but they were no match for us, and we still managed to ring the first bell. Let's see if the crestfallen dude has anything new to say about that.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide. What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? We'll both be hollow before you know it. Well, what are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen. What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone. I'm not.
Wow, this guy, he's just a pocket full of sunshine. It must be fun at parties. Oh, whoops, can't climb that. Alright guys, as you can see, I am wearing the hood finally. I mean, it's just one extra piece of clothing, but you know, every little bit of the defense helps. Hopefully, I'll be able to level up my endurance high enough in the future, so that way I can actually wear all pieces of equipment, you know, mainly the chest piece. So that way I won't be so squishy, but at the same time I can still do a fast roll instead of a mid roll. Okay, so where we're heading is actually this place called the Lower Undead Burg. But before we head there, we're going to do a quick stop back at Andre's place. So basically take the shortcut as you can see, go through the Undead Parish, head all the way down through that bridge, and then back at that bonfire. You don't really have to kill the enemies out here. I mean, you could just literally run past them, but I always feel like I need to kill them just so I can get some souls, you know? I mean, every little bit helps, but yeah, like I said, you really don't even need to kill these guys. Yeah, just run all the way back to the bonfire. Now, since we're heading back to Andre, now would be a good time to actually upgrade your gear if you can. Maybe buy some more things if you can afford it, you know. I mean, may as well just do that now since we're already heading over here. Alright, here we go. The bonfire. Should we rest up a bit? Yeah, sure. Why not? And maybe even level up if you can. Nope, I can't. Alright, so turn around, head down through this path, and as you can see, the gate is still closed. But that's alright, because that's not where we're heading just yet. Nah, we're heading over here because we want to meet our onion bro, Siegmeyer. Hey dude, what's happening? Wake up, bruh.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Still closed. Still closed. Still closed. Still closed.
Ah, good old Siegmeyer of Katarina, aka Onion Bro. Alright, so what the game doesn't tell you, well, actually, the game doesn't tell you a lot of things, But anyway, what the game doesn't tell you is that in order to be able to open that gate, we need to ring the second bell. So all the more reason as to why we need to go ahead and proceed with our mission. So head on up here and, let's go to where we need to go. Alright, let's cross this bridge. I believe the enemies should have respawned. Yeah, they did because we rested at that bonfire. I mean, again, you can kill them if you want to. I'm doing it. I mean, you don't have to, but I just like seeing those souls. Here we go. Boom, dead. All right, pick that up. Okay, see, Titanite shard. Yeah, see, it was worth it. It was worth it. All right. Yeah, so we need to cross this area here. Alright, as you can see, there's 3 of them, so take it easy, guys. Take your time. You do not want to get outnumbered. Alright. Well, I mean, I have a zweihander, so I'm easily killing them off, but I can understand that if you have a different weapon, it may take a few more hits to kill each one of them, and it can get kind of hairy. So like I said, pace yourself. Alright, let's just run past this gate over here that we opened in the last episode. Obviously, we have to kill these guys. Well, technically we don't have to. We could just run past them. Thankfully, the boar is no longer there. So, these guys, it's just... They're just trash mobs. But, whatever. Like I said, I like to kill them just so I can get some souls along the way. Alright, see? There you go. I mean, I totally ignored the archers, basically. Kill this guy. Just keep on moving. Okay, so here's the bonfire. Feel free to rest up if you want. However, I can't currently do that because I have aggro. So just a little FYI, if you have aggro, you won't be able to rest up at a bonfire. So you either wait it out or you have to kill whatever's chasing after you. And I blame the wyvern for this. Oh, and I'm sure you guys have already noticed that there's like no loot on the ground anymore. So yes, I did pick up that claymore. Oh, nice. One swing, killed all 3 of them. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Did you see that guy? He's like ninja hopped his way out of there. And then all of a sudden now he's like derping. Boom, dead. What was the point of that? Alright, let's move on. And now we finally got to use the basement key. Which, in retrospect, we could have actually opened this door in the last episode, since that key was, if I'm not mistaken, right near that gate that we opened. So, like I said, we could have technically opened this in the last episode, but yeah, it didn't really make sense in the grand scheme of things to open it just yet, I mean, we still had to deal with the gargoyles, etc., etc., so yeah, that's why we're just doing it now. And I'm taking a detour up this narrow stairway up here because, as you'll see, opening the door right now, and is this guy gonna pop out? I don't know, is he? I guess not. Alright, let's just kill him. Okay, here we go. So yeah, as you can see, does this not look familiar to you guys? Yep, it's a shortcut back to the Undead Burg. Ooh, man, yeah, that was close. Alright, so let's move on forward. I don't actually think we need to be here, even though we unlocked the shortcut. But you know what, let's just go rest at the bonfire, because at least we'll get topped off. And it's better to have full health, full Estus flasks, just to be on the safe side. I know we're respawning the enemies, but that's no big deal. If you can level up, level up. Fortunately, I can't do that just yet. But, at least we'll get some more souls along the way, like I said. And we'll, get stronger each time after each level up. Now, the benefit to resting at this bonfire over here is that, aside from the obvious, which is we'll get, our health back, this is a nice spot to respawn at just in case that we die. Think of it as like a checkpoint, if you will, because where we're heading is actually, kind of close by. So, yeah, it's actually worth resting at this bonfire, now that I think about it. Alright, let's head on forward. And, oh my goodness. Yep. Ooh, man. Is it just me, or are they a little aggressive this time around? That's kind of weird. Alright, we can totally ignore those guys throwing the fire bombs. Just run past them, and bam, kill this dude. Alright, now we can go back inside this area over here. And, yep, wow. Very narrow. Narrow. You can easily slip and fall and die. Ooh, wow. Almost, like literally as I was just saying that. Slip, fall, and die. Alright, so just a heads up. I kind of don't like this area just because of these, well, there they are. Yeah, these dogs. These rabid dogs. I swear, they're difficult to kill, especially if you're wielding a heavy weapon like I am. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and each bite stacks a debuff on you. I forgot exactly what that debuff is, but like I said, it's they suck, man. I mean, I'm just gonna say that like flat out. You know, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. These dogs suck, and if you think they're bad now, yeah, just a bit of a minor spoiler. Wait till you get to the boss that's coming up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. See, they're just like interrupting my attack, you know? Oh my goodness. There we go. One Estus flask already just from those guys. Alright, let's just head down over here because there's an item over there. Alright, well, you know, be careful of these guys, obviously. Compared to the attack dogs, these guys aren't so bad. But, you know, as usual, you do not want to get outnumbered by them. And there seems to be more of them over there gathering at that item that we needed to get. So let's go kill them. Alright. And, whoops, missed. There we go. Alright. Twin Humanities, not bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, so there's pretty much a dead end, so yeah, we're gonna have to turn around and head back. Now, I know there's supposed to be an NPC around here. I think it's in the next door over here.
Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen? Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand. Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. Besides, I have...
Yeah, so just roll. Don't swing your weapon or use pyromancies or fire bombs because, yeah, this is a place where you do not want things to go boom, if you know what I mean. Alright, cool. It looks like we got a new set. I'll try them on in a second. Yeah, let me just break that one. Yeah, why not? Alright.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's just repeating his lines right there. Okay, let me see if I can start equipping that new gear that I just found. Alright, so it feels like I'm mid-rolling, so I'm gonna have to unequip some stuff. Alright, seems a lot better. I think I can work with that. Okay, so even though I am once again missing 2 pieces of equipment, hopefully the overall like defensive stats of this gear that I'm wearing is a lot better than those robes that I was originally wearing. So I should have just enough defense to withstand a little bit more punishment. I mean, I'm sure it's not a lot, but, you know, as usual, it's better than nothing. Alright, let's keep going. So, as we head down this narrow alleyway over here, do be careful because things will pop out. There, See that? There we go. These guys. I mean, you know, one at a time, they're not too bad, even though they're quick. But if you get surrounded like this, you know, they could be tough. So just, you know, take it easy. You know, as usual, pace yourself and kill them. There you go. Alright. Alright, you know what? Now that I think about it, we should probably just head back and use up all these souls that we have in order to level up. You know, especially when we're going to an area where it's probably going to be more tough. You know, I can just imagine there's going to be more of those guys, maybe more of those dogs as well. There's a higher chance of dying, therefore there's a higher risk of losing all our souls. And, you know, as you know, that's like the worst feeling when you just save up all these souls only to lose them, and then you just feel like you wasted all that time and effort. Oh, and I just realized that I didn't take the closest shortcut to the bonfire. I took a more straightforward route, but not necessarily the closest one. But actually, you know what, that's okay, because we can actually take this time to look around to see if Solaire is over here. And he isn't, which is good, because it means that he's moved on to the next area of where he needs to be. So yeah, again, that's a good sign. So yeah, I guess it was worth coming over here just to double check. Alright, yeah, you know what, since we're already here, there's no point in going back. Let's just go all the way to the bonfire over here. Okay, just be careful. You know, the wyvern could still be there if you haven't killed it. I mean, I know I haven't killed it yet. So just, you know, slowly inching my way to see that it's not there. Okay, it's not. Alright, heading forward now. Alright guys, so we are now 3 episodes in, and you know, if you've been following this journey with me so far, and you're starting to feel like maybe you might have accidentally picked the wrong starting class, or you feel weak because you accidentally allocated your stat points in areas that you shouldn't have, look, it really depends on you, and it really depends on how far you've already built your character, but unless you're min-maxing, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, first off, if you are min-maxing, you should be researching ahead of time, you know, like builds and stat allocation points and even weapons that you should be looking for. So that way you have a roadmap to properly build your character. Otherwise, if you're kind of just like trying to get a good feel for the game and just sort of like, you know, semi-playing blindly, if you will, again, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Hopefully you've put your points more into survivability stats, such as, you know, your vitality and endurance. I know there are soft caps for those, but I highly doubt that you've met those soft caps right now anyway. So if you're still unsure, you know, put points there, and obviously put points into your offensive stats such as strength and dexterity if you find a weapon and there's certain minimum requirements that are needed in order to be able to wield those weapons. But otherwise, I wouldn't worry about it too much yet in terms of like where you're allocating your stat points and how exactly you're building your character. Also, in regards to starting class, don't sweat over it either, since like your starting class could be a pyromancer and you could still end up as being a sword and board character at the end game without using pyromancy whatsoever. So, you know, again, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters in terms of your starting class is A, your starting equipment, which could make your early game easy or difficult depending on your playstyle, and B, if you're min-maxing, then your starting class may have an effect in terms of your overall soul level by endgame, which is really only like something you need to concern yourself about if you're doing PvP later on down the road, basically to cap a specific soul level so you're within the PvP meta, you know. And looks like we're back to playing with our neighborhood friendly dogs. Ow. Ow. Okay, there you go. Blood loss. Oh, so that's what it was. Bleed. That's what the debuff was. Okay. Alright, I mean, oh man, bleed is dangerous. I mean, just when you think you have enough health, boom, you're dead. Oof. Alright, hopefully this is the last dog. Oh man, these dogs, I swear. You know, see, like, I'd rather deal with these guys than those dogs. Ow. Okay, I mean, these guys can still kill me, but, you know, that's besides the point. I don't know, I just find them less, like, annoying than dogs, to be honest with you. Okay, I see that item, but I'm just gonna backtrack a bit, see if there's anything else that I missed. And I'm gonna check this room inside here. Alright, looks like there's nothing. Okay, we should be able to go and pick up this item now. Oh, sweet, we got the letter opener. Okay, is there something inside here? Nope, nothing. Empty. It's probably one of those, like, rooms that those guys came out of. Yeah, I smell a trap. Oh man, here we go. Yay, more dogs. Alright, moving on. Yeah, I have a feeling we are pretty close to the boss fight already. So, well, no other choice but to press on. Alright. Nope, nothing there. I could have sworn there was something there. Okay, yeah, there was something there. Okay, it was just that. Alright, no big deal. Okay, alright, another dog just to remind us. Just to remind us that they exist. Oh, Lord. But you guys caught a glimpse of that fog door, right? Yeah, beyond that fog door is the boss fight. Alright, nothing here. Okay, I think we were already there before. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice, the thief set. Alright, so I guess this would be Ellen's character's, like, iconic gear, you know? This is that set that she wore throughout the rest of the game, pretty much. I don't know if, you know, I'm just gonna put it on, see how fast I roll with these. But I don't know if I'm gonna wear them throughout the rest of the game, though. Yeah, I don't have enough points into endurance just yet, or a particular ring that would allow me to equip all of them at the same time. So, okay. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to switch them out, though. Oh, wow. You know what? I'm still mid-rolling. That's kind of surprising. I didn't think the thief set was actually that heavy. Alright, so I had mentioned that up ahead is the fog door where the boss is at. We're actually not ready to take him on just yet. We still have to do a couple more errands. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and take him on right now, feel free. But I'm actually going to make this right over here, down these steps first. And yeah, just kind of like make your way down here. Be careful though, because I believe there's an enemy hiding in that corner to the left over here. You can't see him because it's hidden by the wall. Alright, I was just trying to lure him out, but I guess he won't do anything, so I'm just gonna kill him. Boom. There, see? Dead. And then there's this guy over here. Okay, I don't remember if there's any more enemies that we gotta worry about, but yeah, I'm just gonna head down this pathway here. Okay, pick up that item that you see up ahead. I believe that door that we just passed by is locked, but let me just check it out. Yep, it's locked. Alright, so just head on up here. And you should be able to... Yeah, there's just nothing inside this little room here. So just go up these steps. And right there, you see the guy. You can... I mean, you can kill him if you want to. You don't have to, but I'm just going to kill him. Alright. Go up. And... Okay, see that right there? That one right here? Yeah, this is where we need to go next. Just going to double check. And yes. Okay, yeah, it is where we need to go next. Alright, I'm just gonna go up the steps here just to double check that there's nothing else. Okay, yeah, it's dead end. Alright, good. Okay, so we're just gonna go here. And when you look to your right or you turn around, be careful. That's a friendly NPC.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls. This is a wonderful place, don't you think? We have water, moss, moisture, these nice iron bars. I like it here, I really do. Nothing good ever happened to me in life, but now that I'm undead, I've never been happier. You've come to this land at a bad time. There are nothing but hollows in these parts, save for me, of course. You're undead too, aren't you? You be careful then. Go down along the side to reach the depths of the Undead Burg. Only unkempt crooks and liars to be found there. Hardly a place for a lady like myself. But who knows? Maybe you'd fit right in. You've come to this land. There are nothing but hollows. You're undead too. You've come to this land. There are nothing but hollows. You're undead.
Creepy old lady, but she sells some really valuable stuff here, like the purple moss clumps and blooming purple moss clumps, you know, some charcoal pine resins for fire enchantment, and some more bones. Like, there's a lot of good stuff here, and of course poison arrows, fire arrows. So yeah, I mean, if I were you, I would just maybe buy a few things here, like the charcoal pine resin, for example. And I don't know, maybe some of the blooming moss clumps, maybe. Because something tells me that in the next episode or so, we're going to need them. Yeah, blooming moss clumps. And even the purple moss clump, if you can afford it. But yeah, it's like, you're going to want to be back to this merchant quite often.
Come again, if you please.
Alright, thank you for your business. But, oh man, this lady, I swear, she's got a mean streak, yo. Don't hit her, you know, hopefully you don't accidentally, like, do anything to get her upset, because, as Ellen from Outside Extra learned the hard way, this lady, she will verbally wail on you. She'll cuss you out. She'll tell you to die 1,000 times, to burn in hell, you know, curse you and your family for generations to come, and that you're a cross-eyed hollow. So, yeah, lovely lady, huh? I mean, she's nice if you're on her good side, but if you're on the bad side, oof, man, you know, she'll let you know that she is not happy. So, in order to get her back to her good side, you're gonna have to go back to the pardoner, who's that, you know, if you remember, is that dude all in black that was hiding underneath the bell tower. Yeah, and he'll, I guess, you know, quote unquote, pardon you for your sins, you know? I mean, I thought it was hilarious, but Ellen was like, uh-oh, what did I just do? Alright, so we may as well just rest up at this bonfire over here. I don't think I can level up. No, not yet. We should be able to repair. Yeah, I may as well do that since it's cheap. It's good practice, guys. You know, always be repairing your equipment. Especially if you plan on playing Dark Souls 2. Just a bit of a heads up there. Okay, let's move on. And let's talk to this one guy that we saved earlier.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back unscathed. Incidentally, would you care to learn any sorceries? You're clearly talented, and besides, I owe you. Of course, we will require some materials, but I'm happy to teach you some elementary spells. Are you interested? Splendid. Very well. I am pleased to have a chance to give something back. Well then, let's get started straight away.
Okay, looks like he's got some good stuff over here.
Have you heard of Big Hat Logan? Master Logan is a great sorcerer and my teacher. Both of us came to this land as undead. But one day he departed, leaving only a note. I suppose he wished to keep me out of harm's way. But where does that leave me? I have dedicated myself to sorcery. But Master Logan could find no use for me. Ah, yes. The note that Master Logan left. It only said he would travel to Anolondo by way of Sen's fortress. I can only guess that he seeks the regal archives. For Master Logan is a tireless pursuer of wisdom. Wisdom trumps all. Everything else is hogwash. When the curse turned him undead, I'm certain that he only felt it was the perfect chance to visit this land. I only wish that I had his courage. 2 things are required for sorcery. First, you must equip a wand. Second, you must attune a sorcery. Then you will be ready to fire away. Oh, and don't forget to aim. 2 things are required for... First, second, then you will be... Oh, and... Goodbye then. Do stay safe.
And there you go. If your character is some kind of like sorcerer or mage, hybrid, what have you, you finally have an NPC where you can buy some new spells, wands, rings, etc. And now we are going to visit this dude here.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it. I am grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now. By the Lords, your face. Your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now, who do you imagine will make the best use of it? You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now. Our futures are murky.
Yeah, that guy really sounds like he's up to no good. Alright, and let's talk to this guy over here.
Have you been to the ruins of New Londo below? Just head down the stairs and take the lift. It's certainly worth a visit. It was once an undead city. You may find a clue or two, unless the ghosts find you first. How did that nutty sorcerer make it back? Unexpected, but I suppose stranger things have happened. Oh, have you seen that terribly morose lass? The Fire Keeper. She's stuck keeping that bonfire lit. Sad, really. She's mute and bound to this forsaken place. They probably cut her tongue out back in her village, so that she'd never say any god's name in vain. How do these martyrs keep chugging along? I'd peter out in an instant. What now? I'm not up.
Okay, so I think there should be one more NPC that we can talk to, just to double check that we've already exhausted all of their dialogues. And I think it's this guy right here. Yep, there he is, the cleric.
Oh, hello. Miracles? I'm afraid that may be... Come again. The affected...
Okay, never mind. I guess he really didn't have anything else new to say. And with that, we are going to head back to where we were and actually take on this boss. Now, by the way, I should point out that the dude wearing the gold armor below, Lautrec, you can actually kill him by kicking him a few times, which pushes him off the ledge. And the reason why you want to do that is because he drops a very nice ring. Now, this particular ring, in order for it to appear, you would have to actually reload the game after killing him. And so where he would have been originally sitting is where you would see the ring that you could actually pick up. Now, if this is your first playthrough, I actually would not recommend doing that, in my personal opinion, just for storyline purposes. Because, minor spoiler, you do encounter Lautrec again later on. And in that second encounter, you will have an opportunity to get his ring in a quote-unquote proper manner, among other goodies. So it's best to wait. Okay, so we should be heading up to that merchant lady again. Just continuing on this path, and we'll just buy some more charcoal pine resins.
Oh, there you are, dearie. I have moss. Now dish up some souls.
Okay guys, if you're enjoying this video and you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. It would definitely help me out. Together we can make this channel grow. Alright, cool.
Much obliged. I think I like you.
So as you can see, I bought a couple more charcoal pine resins because the boss that's coming up is actually, fairly weak to fire. So by equipping that charcoal pine resin onto my weapon, or applying it I should say, I'll have sort of like a fire enchantment, which adds that element on top of the physical damage that I would have been inflicting on the boss. Which, if you remember, when I used the gold pine resin on my weapon against the bell gargoyles, you saw that difference in damage. So you kind of want to do the same thing here with using the charcoal pine resins on your weapon against this particular boss that's coming up. By the way, it's called the Capra Demon, and this guy, you see this dog right here? Yeah, this boss has 2 dogs with him, so you technically are fighting 3 enemies in this boss fight. I've seen all kinds of cheese methods to try to defeat this guy. I'm not going to employ any of those cheese methods, although I do admit I've tried one of them before, which basically involves tossing a bunch of firebombs over this fog gate. It's simple and effective, but in the interest of showing you guys like what this game has to offer, again, I'm not going to do any cheese methods. Instead, I'm actually going to go inside this fog gate and actually try to fight the boss legitimately. It's going to be tough though, so, if you're following along with me, don't worry, it's going to be alright. Okay, first thing, you may want to dodge if you can. Oh no. Alright, it's cool, Just get out of there. Go up to this ladder or stairway over here, make a right, and stop over here. Drink an Estus flask if you can, heal up. Okay, what you want to do is isolate these 2 dogs away from the boss, which, as you can see, it's a lot easier said than done. But if you can, that'll make your life a lot easier. Hopefully you were able to kill at least one of the dogs, which I managed to pull off earlier when I went up this area over here. Okay, I'm allowing this other dog to follow me here now. I'm gonna kill him. Boom, dead. Now it's just the Capra Demon himself, which by himself is not that hard. Boom, look at that. Half health done already. Okay, if you guys are following along, keep at it. Stay strong, okay? Don't give up. You can do this. This guy looks tough, but honestly, he's really not that bad. What makes him tough are the 2 dogs that are with him. And there we go. Victory achieved. 1 boss down. And many more to go. Alright, so if you managed to kill him, then congratulations. You basically defeated one of the more harder bosses in this game, actually. I would consider it sort of a gatekeeper type of boss because he kind of is sort of a skill check, a personal player skill check. He tests to see if you are ready to face all the other bosses from here on out. And I know that there are a lot of people that actually got frustrated or even rage quit while dealing with this guy because they just can't beat him, and that's not good because this game has a lot more to offer, and we're not even halfway yet. It's like you would be missing out actually if you stop playing now, especially if you got this far. Now, that being said, I actually wouldn't blame you if after trying over and over and over again to try to beat this guy and you still can't do it, that you will resort to using cheese methods. Again, I really would not blame you. I would not judge you because this boss, in my personal opinion, is one of the more poorly designed bosses. Because the boss himself isn't that bad. In fact, I think the boss is pretty cool. The Capra Demon is pretty cool. It's just that he's got those 2 dogs and it's such a small enclosed area. And the fact that you have to kind of deal with this particular boss so early in the game that, look, in all honesty, it's probably one of the more unfair boss fights in this game. And so, again, that's why I honestly would not judge you if you're going to resort to using cheese methods to kill this guy. However, on the same token, if you are feeling up to the challenge and you are noticing that you can do it without having to resort to cheese methods, then by all means, go ahead. It's pretty good, it's a pretty good feeling to be able to beat a boss without having to use a cheese method, And I'm not saying cheese methods are bad. I mean, they're there. I mean, if From Software didn't want us to be able to cheese bosses, then they would have easily changed or removed or patched the boss fight mechanics in this remastered edition to prevent players from exploiting those kind of cheese methods. But they didn't. So it's there. It's an option. Even though it wasn't intended by the developers, but it's an option. And, it's really up to you if you want to be able to have a more stress-free, or I guess like low-stress experience playing this game, or if you really want to, have more of a challenge. And again, that's up to you as the player, as an individual. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise that you should play a game one way and that's the only way. No, you play the game how you want to play, how it makes sense to you, how you feel it's more enjoyable for you. And so, as usual, if you are still struggling, please keep at it. You guys are doing great. Hang in there. Stay strong. Alright? Okay, so I think here's a good place to stop. We're finally here at a bonfire. I'll see you guys at another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls. If you have any comments, questions, tips for new players, please post them down below. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Alright, cool. See ya.